Big storms bring big treasure.
People, for whatever reason, we can't get enough of that. The whole idea, you know, hey, look, finding sunken treasure, like, you know, ooh, the mystery of the ocean, like what's at the bottom. I mean, it's pretty cool stuff.
Find something?
This hurricane uncovers a sunken Spanish galleon that has all this treasure on it. We could spend the rest of our lives waiting for another opportunity like this.
How much money are we talking about here?
Tens of millions. From there, it gets heavy.
We're gonna go to the Bahamas and make a great movie, and you know, sit in the sun and go scuba diving and free diving and surfing, and then we get there and they say, oh yeah, we forgot the sharks too. There's gonna be a lot of sharks around.
If one shark bit you, the chances are a bunch of others are probably going to follow suit, and by the time you made it to the surface, you'd be ripped up pretty bad.
In order to get the work done truly, you cannot think about getting your ass eaten up by a shark, or else you just don't get any work done, and you'll just be freaked out.
Hey everybody, welcome to Behind the Scenes. I'm Paul Walker.
And I'm Jessica Alba. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, these celebrities have it so easy. They just get to lounge by the beach all day. Most of the time, that's true. But today, it's a little different.
That's right. We're actually here to give you a look at the making of our new film, Into the Blue. So let's dive in.
Wow, already with the bad puns.
I got a lot more of those.
He does.
Hey,
Hey.
smells good over there.
What?
Smells good in there.
Yeah, that's my famous Chilean cornbread. What?
Last time you made your chili and cornbread, your ex-girlfriend was on the island. And then the time before that, you brought home a pregnant, flea-infested, three-legged dog.
I play this guy, Jared Cole, and he dives. The guy's a diver. He loves the ocean. He loves everything about it. It's just his element of choice. He's more comfortable on the water than he is on land. He's got this girlfriend that he's crazy about, Sam, played by Jessica Alba.
My character is Sam, and she is sort of the moral center of the movie Into the Blue, and she's very sweet and loving, and she's grounded. She's kind of a hippie, and she's really happy just living in a trailer in the Bahamas with her boyfriend, and she doesn't really understand how material things can make you happy.
Last time a storm came through here, like that last one, Cam Jackson, you remember Cam Jackson? We found that golden cross, remember that ballast pile on the north side of the island? With that hurricane that just came through here, moved so much sand, who knows how many shipwrecks it uncovered.
So this is where your chili comes in.
No, I'm just saying I should be out there prospecting.
Quit your job?
No, I was fired, but it's all part of the plan. Just gonna get this thing going, get the boat shaped up, get out there, make a big find, and we'll live the rest of our lives on our own clock.
Thought we already were.
Yeah, but we'll be rich. Yeah, I guess the only thing he really thinks or senses that he's lacking maybe from time to time is a little bit of money because he lives in this dilapidated trailer.
I love the Caribbean. Too hot to wear shirts, too hot to wear pants, and we're too hot, young ladies.
You dive?
Yeah, I can keep up. How long?
So how long you known this one for?
About 2.5 years.
I don't know, about 14 hours now. Picked her up last night at the Mercer.
I picked you up last night. Don't start lying already.
So you and
I
Bryce.
think I'm in love.
He's all right.
Serious. I'm not serious.
I imagined Amanda like growing up really wealthy and just being able to just, I want this, I want that, you know, and not having kind of a reality of the normal way of going about asking or receiving things. I think she just takes.
The guy who owned this place got hit with 44 counts of racketeering and money laundering. Our firm represented him. This is how he floated the bill.
You gotta be kidding me.
Boat problem? No problem. Boat and skis come with the crib.
We get the boat?
Well, you know how Daddy does it.
We get the boat!
We get the boat.
We get the boat! We get the boat!
I'm a lawyer. Kind of like the aspect of being able to, you know, talk myself out of anything. It's a good doing when you know, in most of my scenes, I always figure out a way to be talking somebody into something. And I think I'm, you know, really driven by money. You know, kind of the American dream, right?
They go diving, and they find a plane filled with cocaine, dead bodies, and a sunken treasure ship crashed and in pieces all over the ocean floor. And so in order to excavate the treasure and the ship and become big famous treasure hunters, they need to sell the cocaine to get the proper equipment. So my character is the only one of the 4 characters who thinks it's probably not the best idea to do that.
These aren't like those little shipwrecks you have at the bottom of a fish tank. I mean, it could be spread all over the ocean floor.
She's right. But Sam, I really think we can do this.
And the equipment we need and don't have.
Well, that's where Mr. Deep Pockets comes in, right?
That's right. The kid.
I mean, Sam, the bottom line is we could spend the rest of our lives waiting for another opportunity like this.
All right.
What?
All right.
Come on, excitement a little bit. Can we have some fun in
Under
our lives,
one
please?
condition.
Fine.
We report that plane as soon as we can make a claim. And we stay away from it until then.
Don't look at me. Come on, guys. I'm gonna stay here and suck on my thumb when you guys play Pirates of the Caribbean.
I thought this movie had a sort of real drive and originality, and it was sort of a character-driven piece, although it has, you know, an action-adventure thriller component. At the end of the day, it's a story about these 4 people and the complexities of life and the moral dilemmas that are sort of posed to them throughout the piece.
All right, we're all in this together now, all right?
Not me, not anymore.
Fine.
Sam. Hey, Sam. Sam.
See you on the 10 o'clock news.
What?
You heard me.
Oh, Sam, come on, what are you doing?
What is wrong with you?
I believe in you more than in the prospect of any treasure.
I think our relationship's killer in this movie. Like, I like it. Like, I think that this is, you know, you hear about, you know, kids being young and, you know, not really knowing, not really feeling for each other like they think they do. Like, I think these are 2 kids that really absolutely love each other for the right reasons. And I think that's what's cool and I think different about this relationship. You know, it's just not typical. If we do this, just this one time, we salvage the Zephyr and it's over. That's it.
It's already over.
Oh, come on, what are you talking about? Sarah, come on.
This girl's cool. She's very moral and smart, but super sweet, has a big heart, loves animals, and she kicks ass. She like, you know, is a shark wrangler. And I don't know if I've ever seen a shark wrangler in a movie before. So, and plus, you know, Paul's kind of cute, so I figured, Paul, sharks, the water, why not?
I knew that, you know, it'd be demanding physically. I'd be spending a lot of time in the water, but, you know, I was game for that. I knew, you know, a lot of my time in the water was going to involve a lot of, you know, a lot of time with sharks and that sort of thing, but I was all for it. That was fun. All right, stick around, because we're just getting started.
Coming up, we're going to shine the spotlight on our co-stars, Scott Conn and Ashley Scott.
Hey, welcome back to Behind the Scenes of Into the Blue. We were just talking about my dear friend Scott Conn.
Actually, Paul, I remember you and Scott being incredibly competitive on the set.
You know, whatever. Anyways, he would have been here today, but I didn't invite him. Camera hog. Yeah.
You got it?
Who is it?
You got the product
who is
for
it?
us?
Look, man, we ran into some complications.
You got it or not?
No.
Then we have a problem, Scuba Doo.
Look at me when I'm talking to you.
Go, 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 go!
Jared? Jared?
I'm going for it.
Jared? Oh!
Come on! What are you doing? I'm gonna take him out.
Jared?
Yo, you're gonna hit the car. Back up! Back up, man!
I'm going! Sorry! I'm very sorry!
You're gonna hit my car, man!
I got it, I got it.
Get him, the man! Move, man!
What are you doing?
You guys go to Shoreline Cove, I'll meet you there. Come on, no, Sam, you drive.
No! It's not
Look, bro,
safe.
don't be a hero. Be a coward.
You be there, you
Jared,
bro,
come on,
drive.
what
I
are you
need you to drive.
What I loved was that Paul and Scott had a prior relationship in real life. They were roommates. They're very competitive. It doesn't matter whether they're on jet skis or trying to see who can hold their breath longer or wrestling. You know, they always want to outdo each other, and they love each other, but there's a real sort of interesting rivalry between them that I tried to sort of foster in the film.
It's playful, competitive. You know, we both definitely, if there's something to get, we both get after it, you know.
Scott is as competitive as people get, and I'm a competitor. And I gotta tell you, I think he's quite possibly even more competitive than I am. And I think it has something to do with the fact that he's short, you know. It's a complex, what do they call it again? Hell yeah, Scott. Anyways, no, he's solid, man. He's that guy's a phenomenal athlete. He excels at everything, you know. Like, I'm one of those guys where I like to think that I'm better than average at everything that I do, but he excels at anything and everything that he tries. He's better than almost anyone. So he's a good bar. I like having him around.
They're incredibly competitive. They're like brothers. They were like, if Scott did it, Paul did it better. If, you know, Paul did it, Scott did it better. You know, they had to constantly, you know, show the size of their manhood. You know, it was like constantly like that battle, if I may.
They would surf off of the back of a boat. They would hold on to a rope and surf. And so they would like try to see who would stay up longer. Or when they were diving, who would swim faster. And, you know, it was just sort of regular brother competitive stuff. You know, it was fun. It's fun seeing two actors that have such a great rapport, and it plays on screen. You see it, you know. Their scenes together in the movie are some of my favorite.
You're a 29-year-old dive bomb.
You are. I'm serious, man. What's so funny? You live in a trailer. You got a boat on blocks. Okay? And you got $50 to your name on a good day.
I mean, come on. Sam, how long you think a girl like Sam's gonna stick around if you don't do something about that?
Sam is not like that.
They're all like that, bro.
Sam isn't.
Okay. Look, I love you to death. And the whole flip-flop and board short thing is cute now, but what about when you're the fat old man sitting at the end of the bar and nothing in your pocket but sand? And you're drooling and you're going on and on about how you were the one who found the Zephyr. It was you until Bates came along and he stole that right from under you. You gonna be that guy? Huh. You know what? You're winners. Winners make the rules and losers live by them.
Scott and I got on each other's nerves several times. That's when you really know a true friend. You know, it could be really hot and heated. You know, we're like brothers. And 2 minutes later, it's just like, it's gone. It's like nothing even happened. And I think half the time people saw it and they'd be like this, scratching their head, like, we're not gonna get through this one. I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if crew members weren't taking bets that we were gonna ultimately end up in the biggest brawl ever witnessed on a movie set. But you know, I love that guy, man. He's like my brother, and that's just what happens. 4 months with anybody, man. Oh, and then the funny thing was, is here we were working 6 to 8 weeks, and you would think with that 1 day off, you'd be running the other side of the island trying to get the hell away from one another, but no, we were hanging out. So yeah, there's no fooling one another. We know where it lies.
Don't go away. When we come back, we'll tell you who cried while freediving with the sharks.
Oh, I know this one.
Easy, Paul. Welcome back to Behind the Scenes. Into the Blue is one of the first films to showcase freediving, which is an extreme version of snorkeling. You don't have an oxygen tank. You go to incredible depths with just one breath of air. Once you're comfortable with it, it's actually pretty fun.
One thing we never got completely comfortable with, though, was swimming with sharks. You know, I'm just glad that you were there when I swallowed a lot of water. You were there to resuscitate me with mouth to mouth.
Yeah, that's what I did. You're such a gentleman, Paul.
Yo, check this out. Look at this.
Where's Amanda?
She's with you.
What's going on?
Give me that tank.
She's not with you.
Give me that tank, quick. Come on,
tank.
Come on, come on.
Tank.
Freediving is a whole different game. Those guys get down to well over 100 feet on breath holds. Some of these guys can hold their breath for close to 4 minutes, around 4 minutes.
And you have to really like get in touch with the zen part of yourself. You have to be very zen and chill in order not to panic when you start running out of air. Because as deep as you go, you then need to come back up.
And there are times where like I've gone down really deep and, you know, at 50, 60 feet, I'm looking at my watch, I know I still got 50, 60 feet more to go. I'm going, oh man, am I gonna make it? Oh man. And you get up there and it's that, you know, but that's what I love about it. It's fun, man. It gets your heart racing.
I like it, man. You know, it's one of the most dangerous sports in the world, or it is the most dangerous sport in the world, freediving, and not a lot of people know about it or do it. And it's really, really a great feeling to look up and have, you know, 8 stories of water above your head.
I really had no desire at all to learn how to free dive. I really like breathing. I really like breathing underwater. And I just had no desire at all to kind of hold my breath for as long as I could.
Are you insane? You think I'm going back in there with those things?
Bryce, they're not aggressive. It's the tiger sharks you need to worry about.
Yeah, she's right. Those tiger sharks are bad news. Those are the ones that are furry that have the stripes on them. It was a joke. Yeah. He's funny now, this guy. Okay. Yeah, no, I'm not getting in the water.
It was pretty crazy. They didn't inform us of the sharks. They just kind of said, we're gonna go to the Bahamas and make a great movie, and you know, sit in the sun and go scuba diving and free diving and surfing, and then we get there and they say, oh yeah, we forgot the sharks too. There's gonna be a lot of sharks around, so.
Just hold on. Come on.
That was the one thing I think that was spooky, was just that reality that if one shark bit you, the chances are a bunch of others are probably going to follow suit, and by the time you made it to the surface, you'd be ripped up pretty bad. So yeah, I was always hoping I wasn't going to get bit.
I am terrified of sharks. So that was probably the hardest part, is having to act like I was calm and really comfortable in the water with sharks when the whole time I was in panic mode.
We've got some incredible footage with Paul and Scott and Jessica and Ashley in the water with sharks, and I just want people to know it's not CG, that those are real sharks, and I think the film benefits from having the real thing and not a computer-generated image.
I think we were all pretty equally scared. Paul acted the least scared, and Ashley was definitely the most scared of everyone.
I did not want to do that at all. No, it's not true. I did not want to do it. I just, growing up, I had, you know, I didn't have a fear of the boogeyman or a fear, you know, most kids, you know, I was afraid of sharks, and I'm sure Jaws had something to do with it or whatever. I was really petrified. It was a personal thing. And I'm not a squeamish girl, so, I mean, it was very real to me.
Just make sure we're on the same page. I want the 25.
And my first day, I stuck my head in the in the water with goggles and just watched them. And then the second day I was like holding on to the, you know, the ladder on the boat, but in the water, you know, and slowly worked my way down, and it was intense.
She's a tough girl.
Yeah.
She went down. That didn't just happen once, where she just called it quits. Like, she wanted to conquer her fears, so she went down several times. And then finally, it wasn't even her that said, okay, that's it. I think just about everyone collectively decided to speak on her behalf and say, all right, that's it. Ashley doesn't have to go in the water with the sharks anymore.
Bryce, I need another one. Come on.
Here you go.
Listen, at the end of the day, like, what a blessing, what a gift. I mean, I get to learn how to scuba dive, first of all. I never had done that before. And I get to, you know, conquer my fear of sharks, although I'm not going to go, you know, swim in great whites anytime soon. You know, it was awesome. It was a great experience. I would have never been probably forced to have done that if I hadn't gotten this job.
Sounds pretty cool, huh? Makes you want to go to the Bahamas, grab a boat and find your own treasure. But please, guys, whatever you do not wear Speedos.
Oh, yeah. No, that's right. Nobody needs to see that under the sea or on the land for that matter. But one thing you do need to see is Into the Blue. It's at theaters this weekend. That's so shameless. Thanks for watching.
Watch Into the Blue.